Did I ever tell you the story about when I got accidentally I got mail delivered to my house that wasn't mine? I did it on This Is Not Happening on Ari's show.
I think so.
I got this package. It was from Ann Taylor Loft, which is like a women's clothing store.
Right.
It was like this. And
so nothing strange yet.
No. And it had a woman's name on it, and it had my address, but the woman didn't live in my home, right? So I was like, "Oh, this is messed up. I got to give this back to the
The what? What's the matter?
Postman."
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, sometimes I actually, I don't know what's happening.
I thought I did something that you thought.
No. So to the postal worker.
The postman is fine. The post person.
The post
you
person.
should say. Because why gender it?
I'm gonna give it back to him, right? 2 weeks passed by and I didn't do it. And then we had a huge snowstorm, and I was in the house for like 3 days, and I was a little stir crazy. And so I was like, I'm gonna open this and see what it is. I have an idea. I'll open it. If there's a receipt in there, sometimes there's a packing slip with the person's email or phone number in there. Mm-hmm. So I opened it, and it was a pair of pants, women's pants. It was size 6 satin black pants.
I love what I'm hearing.
Women's dress pants. And it had the woman's name in it, and it had her email address. So I was like, I'm going to email her right now and tell her I have her pants.
Okay.
But then I was like, kind of like just stir crazy. And I was like, you know what? How funny would it be if I wrote her a ransom note for her pants instead? They're just a pair of pants.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
They're just a pair of pants, right? So I was like, that'll be funny. So I got all my magazines, and it took me a little over 5 hours. Mm-hmm. And I cut the letters and I taped them. It was like a 20-page ransom note. I was loopy, and I wrote like, I have your pants. If you ever want to see them again, you'll listen to what I have to tell you. You will meet me here.
Sounds like a terrible idea, Sal.
I know. At the time, I didn't have anyone to. My friend just was like, "This is great," and I did it. And I was like, "You have to bring me in an unmarked duffel bag. You have to bring me this honey peanut butter, Skippy honey peanut butter." I was just making a joke.
There's so much on the screen I want to refer to right now. Go ahead.
Do you not want me to finish my story?
I'm sorry. I got distracted. I'm sorry. I just saw something that referred back to what we were just talking about, though.
So I wrote the whole ransom note. No joke. It's about 20 pages. I scanned it. Mm-hmm. And I put it in the email, and I just sent the email, and they put in the subject line, "I have your pants." And then she got the ransom note. I went to bed. I didn't think anything of it. The next morning I woke up, she had written to me, and she was like actually furious. She was like, "Who are you? What is this? Why would you even write me this? This is out of line. I don't know who you think you are."
Yep. She's 100% right.
I'm gonna forward this to the cops. I'm gonna call the authorities. I think she might have even said the FBI. And she's like, "This is harassment, and just send me my fucking pants and all that other stuff." And I was like, oh my God, I wasn't expecting her to come in hot like that. And so I was just like, what do I do? And so I just wrote back, "Do you think I'm playing games?"
Oh, come on.
What
is the matter with you?
Then I did a photo shoot in her pants. And I put her pants on. It took me about 3 minutes, but I slowly got into the size 6 pants, and I zipped them up. And they came up to like here on me, and they were super tight. And I was gonna take photos, but I was bare chested, and I was like, this might look weird. So I put on a suit, but I used her pants. So I put on a tie, a jacket, and I put on a suit, and I was like, all right, now I'm gonna take pictures in her pants. I'm gonna send it with the email that says, "You think I'm playing games with you?" Right? And I was like, wait, my face is in this. So I put on a ski mask.
Did you have the TV show at this point, by the way?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
So I put on a ski mask. Okay? I put on a ski mask, and I take photos of myself in the suit with her pants on, and I send that in the email. Okay? And she doesn't write back.
Oh, yeah, really?
Okay?
Yeah.
A couple of days later, I get a text from my landlord who lives downstairs. And he says, just, "Hey, buddy, any chance, did you get a package delivered at any point to you? It should have come downstairs. It was for my girlfriend." So I know his name. That's not her name. That's why it didn't resonate with me. And he goes, it's for my girlfriend. They were pants. And it was my fucking landlord's girlfriend who I wrote a ransom note to, who I told her, "You think I'm playing games?" And I harassed her, and she threatened me with the FBI. So I was like, oh my God, I actually have the pants. Can you meet me outside? I have a funny story to tell you. Like, just hoping like it's not going to be like he's not going to evict me. And then I went outside and I'm like, here's the pants. And he's like, thank you so much. And I was like, but also, I was like, I got to tell you something. I thought it would be funny last week I opened the pants up to see who they would belong to. I didn't recognize the name. I put them on. I did a photo shoot in them, and I wrote a ransom note, and I sent them in an email to whoever this is addressed to, which happens to be your girlfriend. And he goes, what? And I was like, yeah, I did all that. I was like, I just thought it would be funny. And he was like, okay. And I was like, so how do you want to handle this? I was like, like you got to tell her that I'm sorry and all that stuff. And he's like, yeah, I guess I'll just tell her then. So I was like, all right. And then he left. And then like, I didn't see her for a real long time. I never met her before. And then one day, like a long time, like not long after that, like months, I forget what it was. I was walking out of my front door and it was in a house. He lived downstairs and she was walking up the driveway. And I knew it was her because for reasons I won't say, but I knew that it was her. And like, we kind of stopped and she was like, are you the guy that had my pants?
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then I just said to her, I never got that peanut butter. And she didn't really laugh. And then she went inside and it was a mortifying story. And I did it on This Is Not Happening.
Yeah, you did it here too, just now.
It's all true.
Yeah.
My point
You
is
did the whole thing just now.
My point is
We could have watched the clip.
just now
Yeah.
I got a package delivered to a place that is supposed to be about it's not my address, but it's the right block, but it's not my address. And it was delivered in January 15th. And I didn't know what it was. I opened it up. It is a pair of women's pants. This is that where I lived before is another house. This is not her pants. It's a pair of fucking women's pants. And it is the same thing is happening to me all over again. It is red leather pants. From whatever that company is.
Blue Revival.
It's like maroon leather women's pants. Nice. Again, what are the odds that I got women's pants sent to my house again?
What do you think the universe is telling you?
Well, this happened. This happened. This happened in like 2000, I don't know, like 15 or something. And I kind of think I should do it to this woman too.
Sal.
I think the universe is telling me that I'm going to have a whole addition to this story, and it's going to become
I
new
have a
thing.
different take on it that I don't want to say to you because I'm afraid it's going to freak you out.
Why?
I think somebody sent you these pants because they saw that this is not happening.
No, they didn't send it to me. This is someone else's address. They got erroneously delivered to my address.
Okay, so it's not your address with a different name.
It is not my address with a different name. This one is actually got delivered wrong, but it's for a house close by.
Well, the last time you did it, did you have a good year after?
A good year?
Yeah. Was it good luck, you think?
I don't think I had a good year.
That wasn't a bad year.
But what I'm saying is I didn't open these yet, but I want to open them, and I might want to get into them. And I might want to write this woman another ransom.
Don't just let it go.
What's the
Don't
size?
do that.
What's the size 24?
It's too small.
Is it European?
Yeah.
It's small?
That's really small.
How's a size 24 small?
A size 24 in men's is tiny. What are you talking about?
Pants? A pant? I thought
A 24 waist?
Oh, it's a 24 waist? I thought women's pants were like.
I don't know.
Don't. Leave it alone.
Well,
Just send it to the address.
But I do think it's telling me that I need to.
You don't
I
do
think
that.
the universe is telling me that I need to try these on.
It's a size 0 in women.
It is, so I'll never get into
Just
them.
open it and see what it is on your neck. That's how you always can check.
Yeah,
Really?
If you put it around your neck,
Don't
then
open
that's
it.
how you measure.
Just send it to the
But I'm
person.
not doing anything to it. I'm just gonna look at them.
Joe respects the mail.
Yeah, it's weird. I know. You're literally creating.
All this.
No, you know that's true though, right?
No, because it doesn't have a name on it. So I
But
don't
it
know.
has an address on it. So send it to the address it belongs to.
Yeah, but I can't make out what that says. So it's cut off. So I opened it for the same reason I opened the other one. I was looking for an actual name.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Joe, listen to me. You want your friend to get arrested?
I'm not the only one that knows the law. They all know the law.
But you
too.
don't need to tell them the law.
They know the law.
But you don't need to. You don't need to
What are you doing?
You don't need to put it out
What
there.
are you doing?
I'm
You're
gonna get
risking
arrested.
it all for a pants prank? This doesn't make any sense.
So this is it.
Oh, that's
Wow, I like them.
those are fun.
I like them.
What do you think? I mean,
That's a weird fit. That looks like these look like pants that would go on a pony.
Small horse.
Yeah, like a little.
So I guess I can't get into them unless I cut them and I modify them.
Correct.
And then I get into them. Or I put like one leg in.
Yeah.
Or I just.
Sal,
You're talking to Mike. Talking to Mike.
Or I just like hold them.
I
take
get.
a picture of myself.
Look at the size of those. Look at the size of those, and he goes, "I guess I can't get into them. I guess.
Yeah.
Do you guess?
Can you get into
Your
them?
arm couldn't fit in those."
My point is that I think the universe is telling me that I need to follow up with a ransom note on these.
Sal, there's so
I don't
many.
need you to tell
there's
our
so
listeners that I'm
Hold on
going
a
to go to
second.
jail. I'm committing
Let me dissect everything insane about what you just said in one sentence. First of all, let's start with the universe is telling me. The universe isn't telling you anything. All right? The universe doesn't care about what you're doing. All right?
I think
The universe is telling me that I need to. Not that I should, not that it might be funny, that I need to. Meaning life or death, food and water, medicine, sunshine. I need to, right? Last part of the sentence. Send another ransom note. Listen to yourself.
I know that it sounds like, didn't you just say how 1 in 100 people's a sociopath?
And I said everybody in entertainment to a degree is a sociopath.
And I'm like,
you said,
not I,
me.
French fry. No, but I
Sounds like fun.
Thank you.
It's
Do you
not-
guys think
Nose itches so
the
bad.
way to live life is to send another ransom note for these leather pants?
I thought you were punk rock, DeRosa.
Isn't that the way to live life?
He almost got arrested. He almost got arrested when she didn't know who he was. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
I can't even believe you're considering this right now.
Because I'm sorry, but I'm a
By the
comedian.
way, how are you going to get her a ransom note?
What do you mean, how am I going to get it?
How are you going to get the ransom note to her?
I'm going to put it in the mailbox.
I thought you didn't have the whole address. I thought it wasn't on the mail.
I'm going to have to put it in a few mailboxes.
Yeah, really?
Because the number gets...
Because if you have the full address, you just committed a felony.
I didn't.
I'm telling
The
you.
numbers,
Yes, you did.
the number gets cut off, so like
Well,
I
then
can
you can't-
imagine on the block it
Then
is.
where would you put the ransom note?
I put them in all the mailboxes.
Oh, this idea.
Really, it's a way for me to get them
better
to her
and
because
better.
I don't know whose they are. So if the person writes back to me or emails me back, which I'll put in my email
Not
address.
even to mention.
Oh no.
That
Here's
she's
the
not
thing.
even going to know what pants you're talking about. For all you know, this lady orders 10 pairs of pants a week. For all you know, she forgot she ordered these, and she thinks you're talking about her pants that she already wears. This sounds psychotic.
No, I will name the pants. I will say the maroon leather pants from Blue Envy or whatever the hell they're from. Here's what happened last time. I actually forgot to tell you. He told me, he goes, she's freaking out. And I didn't realize I emailed her from my email address when I sent this ransom note.
Yeah.
So it was my freaking email address.
And dare
so
I
that's why I
say-
was like, I have to cop to it because I could lie to him. But if I lie to him and my name came through with, because the address isn't my name, but if my name came through with that address, I was going to be, that would look very bad. So I had to be like, oh, laugh with me about this. But then nobody laughed. But it was a great bit. You understand? But then the world laughed subsequently. So I think that this
I don't
is.
know. Let's pull the clip up and see if the world laughed. Let's see how well the bit did. This is
The bit did fine.
before we start. Well, fine is not the world laughed.
The bit did well.
Well,
The bit did
fine?
well.
Well, or fine.
Well.
Great. Did it do great?
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah, I would
Did
say.
it kill. Then you're out, dude.
Kill? But very good
gonna
is not
risk
good?
arrest over a bit that's not even going to kill.
Very good is not good.
I wouldn't be thinking of committing a crime unless
They
it was
led
gonna
the
kill.
episode off with it.
Well, it's because you were first in the lineup,
No, he chooses. It's a la carte.
huh?
He chooses however he wants
Also,
to put
too,
it.
you put the weaker stuff up front. You don't close with the biggest.
No, actually, you're wrong. Actually, you're wrong. You lead with the best stuff because you want a retention. Believe me, I've been on the air 10 years, buddy.
Oh wow!
I had to give it to him because he says I'm that guy and I'm not. So now I'm serving you up what you always say I am. I'm becoming the monster you're
I
creating.
don't think it's a good idea that you drive to a street in Staten Island or God knows wherever the hell that's from and leave a ransom note in 10 different mailboxes because you think one day it might be a funny bit on a TV show that doesn't even exist anymore.
No, I mean a bit on stage, for stage.
I'll film it, Sal. Let's go do it.
I honestly, but I believe you guys believe he's not living life to the fullest. I live life.
to the fullest.
I live life.
Babe, I live life.
You don't, and you don't want to do
Babe,
this. This is
you
an
don't-
adventure.
You got no idea what I'm doing.
This
in
is
my
the
off
universe telling me to go on an adventure.
Time. Okay.
You follow it. You follow the ripple.
Knock yourself out. I have something to tell you, though. Out of everybody I know who could be a criminal, next to Chris Distefano, you would be the worst at it. Why? Yeah. You have OCD. You have ADHD.
Continue.
You worry about everything.
This is a
you have anxiety.
This is an eye massager.
These are not the traits of a criminal. Okay? Chris, just dumb. Just real dumb. All right? He'd be the worst at it. But you would not be a good criminal.
But I'm not going to be a criminal, so what does it matter?
You already are, my friend.
I'm not.
You opened mail that did not belong to you on purpose.
No. It is unidentifiable mail that I want to return to the right party, and I opened up for the same reason I did last time, to find if there was contact information.
Send it to the judge. Your Honor, I was just trying to return the property. Are you going to turn me in the zaniest way possible. Say that to the judge. See how the judge will go, are you
going to turn me in?
Listen, I'm not going to turn you in, but if they come to me, I'll throw you under the bus.
Really?
But you know what? I would love to see a season of Jokers from prison.
Season of Jokers. I'm going to get him out so I double my chances of becoming one of the Jokers. These Jokers going to be me and Q sitting in a room soon.
We get asked to come to prisons.
Huh?
We get asked to come to prisons quite often.
To go to prison?
Yeah.
All right, well, great.
The show plays there. The marathons play all day.
You're going to be there. You and Merck could talk through 8 inches of glass. Try to pull the pranks off. That ain't going to be easy. Buddy.
I want to see how this ends up netting out, because I'm going to do it. Yes. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to see if I end up in jail or if I end up with a great bit.
What are you saying right now?
I'm going to write a ransom note to this woman for her leather pants, and I hope that she enjoys life as well.
Sal, let me tell you something.
Do you think I could really get in trouble? Can you imagine? Because if I put
between the two of us, let me tell you this. Between the two of us, we both drink.
Between the two of us,
we both drink.
We're on a podcast that's going to get hundreds of thousands of listens.
Listen, between the two of us. No, I'm saying between the two of us, not privately. I'm saying between you and I and our lifestyles. We both drink. I drink. Look, listen to me. Just listen to what I'm going to tell you right now. We both drink. I drink much more than you do. Okay.
Okay.
We both do drugs. I sometimes do the hard ones. This is a bad idea, okay? I should be the guy that you're convincing this is not a good idea. I'm convincing you, as the bigger degenerate between the two of us, this is not a good idea.
How does this go sour? How does it go south? I put it in a bunch of people's mailboxes.
How does it go south? How doesn't it go south?
It's discarded.
The first time almost sent you away.
No, it's discarded. It's discarded by anyone who doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. The person who's rightfully belongs to is going to take it, and they're going to go, well, I could either report this person to the police, or clearly it's fun, it's tongue in cheek. They're writing me a ransom note for my leather pants, and I will oblige, and I will write back to the email, and let's play a little game of cat and mouse.
The crime of receiving or transmitting ransom is punishable up to 10 years in prison. Listen to yourself, Pip. Look up how illegal it is to open somebody else's mail. I'm just curious.
No. That's not what I did, though. That either goes in the trash.
Huh?
There's no name, and the address is cut off.
Hold on a second.
There's no name. It's not illegal.
It is a federal crime to open or destroy mail that is not intended for you. The law provides you cannot destroy, hide, open, or embezzle mail that is not addressed to you. What is the punishment for it? What is the punishment? I'm just curious.
Well, here's the thing.
What's the punishment for it? Hold on. Let's see what the punishment is. What is the federal law for opening 5 years in prison? No, go ahead. Now's the time.
And/or fine.
Now's the time.
Peak
of your success. Let's do this prank now.
But Your Honor, I argue that actually there is not a name or a clear address on this.
It still doesn't matter. It's not yours. You know it's not yours.
But then where does it go?
You give it back to the postman.
But they will not. It's going to go in the garbage.
It's not.
The woman's either never getting her pants or she's getting them from me in a cutesy way. What's better?
Let me hold on a second. I'm just trying to think of the right way.
It's cute, babe.
Phrase this. Okay.
Look, what if this woman's like,
you know how it's a crime? Okay, this is what this is.
What if I meet the love of my life through this?
It's illegal. Hold on. It's illegal. You know it's illegal, right? To not help somebody in trouble, whatever. Like if you know somebody is actually in danger, it's like you have a legal obligation to notify an authority or whatever it is, right?
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's
I think that's just a
I
Seinfeld
thought
thing.
it was a Seinfeld.
no. But look, yeah, common law in most states, people generally have no duty to. Okay, I'm wrong about that. Okay, well, I'll still use this as an example, even though it's not illegal. What you just said about I'm going to give it to the postman and he's going to throw it away and she'll never get it or whatever. That's like saying like, well, I would have gotten help as the man was being beaten, but he was going to be beaten to death anyway. So what good would the help have done?
No, don't take your horrific taste buds arguments and bring them over here. That doesn't track. That doesn't track.
The postman very well may know, like, I know this address. I know a lot of post people know their tenants or not tenants, clients. What does a post person call his delivery people? His deliveries?
I know my route.
Like a lot of them, they know people on their route. He might know who that is. Like
the name is not on there. I saw it so late. I saw it 2 months late. The sun and rain evaporated the tag.
I don't know. I think my point is you go, I did all I could within my power, which is to give the unmarked envelope back to the postman. Then she calls Lane Bryant or wherever they came from and says, hey, I never got my pants. And they say, okay, we'll send you a new one.
Hold on. Let me also say this. I didn't realize it was not mail for me. So when we just opened the pants out of the plastic bag. But when I opened the original bag, I opened it because I thought it was mine. And then I looked at it and said, what the fuck is this? And then I looked at the address and it was faded out, and then I looked and it was red pants, and I was like, this is the universe telling me that I need to take this to the next level. Mm-hmm. But
we all saw
under the circumstances in which I opened it, I was not committing a crime.
We all saw
Nor is it identifiable.
Saw you on camera purposefully go further. We all saw it.
No,
here in the room.
No.
Well, there's three witnesses.
This package was open because I thought it was my mail.
But had you said on camera, I accidentally opened this package because I thought it was for me and I made a mistake. I'm very sorry. I'm going to give it to the postman tomorrow. There'd be no issue here. You chose to go farther. You chose to go farther and open it more and more.
DeRose is trying to get you out of the way.
Here we are. What are you doing? I've been advising you.
You know what you're doing? You're trying to get your friend in trouble.
From as soon as you guys saw it, when you went to open that bag, I was going, Sal, don't open it. Don't open it. Don't open it. I kept saying
the package is opened, dude. The federal package is the outer layer,
right. Now,
not the inner plastic clear bag.
Wait to see this footage being played in a courtroom as he's going. It was just a joke. Can we go to Exhibit B? The package was open already, and then I said a ransom.
I will cut up the ransom note for this woman.
Okay.
And I will make some copies of it, and I'll go and we'll put it in the mailboxes of the whole block because I don't know who it belongs to.
I want you to document this whole thing.
Yeah. And then we will wait. We will wait until we get, God forbid I get a knock at the door and it's police, though.
No shit, asshole. That's what I'm trying to tell you this whole time.
Yeah, but I think that I could talk to the cops.
Yeah, you totally could.
I mean, but the truth is the truth is on my side.
When the public sees that you got let off because you're a celebrity.
No,
that'll go. That's good publicity.
The truth is on my side, though. I opened it because I thought it.
Not. You've done everything incorrect.
No, I opened it because I thought it was mail for me.
Sal.
And now I'm trying to get the woman back on pants. I'm just doing it in a way that's indicative of my personality.
Easy she can get her pants back?
How?
If you give that to the postman and then she doesn't get her pants in a week and then she calls the company and says,
she might have them. This is from 2 months ago. Oh, wow. That's why the label's faded.
That ain't boding well for you either, buddy. That you've been sitting on this thing for
They went to I had my other apartment's address and they were sitting out there in the friggin' rain and sun. Look at it. Look. It's all faded.
Those sat out in front of an apartment on the street in New York for 2 months.
In front of a house.
In front of a house for 2 months. Nobody took it. No passersby.
No, because it wasn't like that. Like the door's not on the curb of.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, so do you want to stand down now?
Bud,
are you gonna call a SWAT team on me?
Knock yourself out. I'm not saying shit.
What if the lady is delighted?
Quite frankly, I'm an accomplice now, and I don't feel comfortable about it.
Yeah, you are. And if I go down, I'm taking you down with me, I swear to God. Because you didn't do anything to stop me.
Okay. Now I'm going to say something to stop. What
if she writes back to the ransom note, and it's a little tete-a-tete, and it's a fun back and forth, and cute. Yeah. And then I get a great bit out of it. Dude,
Sal, what are you?
This is God giving me material, bro.
What are you, 6?
No, I'm not 6.
Are you going to do something because you have a funny story to tell? What are we talking about here?
No, but it's there. It's primed and ready to go.
How about this?
I'm surprised at you.
How about this?
I'm surprised.
Learn
at
how
you.
to write comedy by observing regular life and not creating wild, harebrained scenarios to talk about on stage.
I do enough of that.
Write
But
comedy by walking down the freezer aisle and going, I've noticed a few things in the ice cream
I do that
section
too.
today. That's all you got to do to write comedy for
I
the
don't
stage.
think so. When red leather pants come to me when women's pants get delivered to me erroneously for a second time, that's me being like, I need to follow this story. That's what I think.
Okay.
You keep writing about the frozen foods. Go ahead.
I don't write about the frozen foods. I write about like the shit I was talking about earlier, how the world's in the toilet.
DeRosa, you don't believe in destiny or fate?
What are we, children? Yeah, and we all have guardian angels. What the fuck is wrong with everybody in this room?
This is Sal's destiny, man.
That's I'm your density. Destiny.
Back to the Future. By the way, the Lego DeLorean comes out April 1st.
It's a shame you're going to be in the big house. I'll bring one to you. I'll try to smuggle you one inside of a hoagie roll.
I'm really surprised how this all went down, if I'm being honest. I mean, you're very outspoken about it.
What?
You have such a strong opinion the other way. I thought that you would indulge
You're right.
with
It's
me.
crazy that I'm looking out for my friend, and I'm telling you it's not a good idea.
Do you believe, in your heart of hearts, do you believe there is a chance if I did this that I could get in some form of trouble for
Yes!
I'm not asking you. I know you just shouted that at me for a half hour. I'm asking them. What do you think on a scale of 1 to 10 my risk factor is? 10 being arrest, 1 being absolutely jack shit. Oh, 0. Do you think there's a chance she can call the cops and the cops can come to my house?
I think there's a good chance they might make you do free ad reads for the state of New York.
Because I'm going to give a fake email address. And so how are they going to track that down? They're going to really start to now go through. They're going to open it, launch an investigation.
Fake email address.
Yeah, I can't put my own. I'm not going to make that mistake twice.
Oh, and do you think that the FBI? Remember when that phrase was brought up immediately last time you did this?
Yeah.
FBI, 3 letters you don't ever want anybody to say to you in anger. You don't think if it got reported to the higher authorities, they couldn't investigate the email just and figure out who you are?
They're going to allocate this type of funding into finding this woman's pleather red pants.
Sal,
Pip,
in
can you
this
Google,
crazy, sick world we live in right now.
Could you type in my name and I have your pants and just go to images? I want to show you what I did to this. What I sent this woman.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, oh my God.
I realized after I took it that I was like, oh, I don't know if I should have really
This looks insane. What is wrong with you? I thought you typed a letter to her.
No, it took me 5 hours. I cut those letters out. I thought it'd be funny to put my red socks on. That's where her pants actually ended.
I mean, it's very funny looking. Like, the pictures are really funny. I just can't believe you did this.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying, though. This is a televised bit.
It's a great project.
I love this. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're supporting also the postal, like by buying stamps. I like this idea. Let's do this.
You're
help you cut the letter.
you're outvoted, babe. You're outvoted. You're in hate babe country here.
I don't give a shit that I'm outvoted. You all go to fucking jail. I don't care.
You're gonna be my first call. I'm gonna indict the shit out of you if I get called. I'm gonna implicate you left and right.
The woman you're dating that you mentioned on an episode of Taste Buds that we recorded today, but I don't know when it airs in comparison to this. I would like to discuss what she thinks of this.
Okay.
And I have a feeling she's not going to agree with you. I have a feeling.
Yeah, you got a feeling, Black Eyed Peas?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. Have you run this by her yet?
No.
No?
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, don't hesitate to say, hey, babe.